welcome back to, well, this great interview that we have today. We have James King, who's a director and producer of The Golden Main. So I'm going to get straight into the questions now.
Cool.
So, how does the Digipack promote the artist in the alternative rock genre, and how does this relate to your music video?
Right, so in terms of the Digipack, it's very stereotypical if we're looking at it from a rock perspective. When I tell people about this, I say it's probably 65-70% rock, and you've got like 30% alternative. It's not fully in the rock section, but still, like, if you like rock, you can jam out to it, sort of thing. So with that, we've taken, in terms of the design aspect, we've taken quite a dark, emotional turn. We have skulls on it. The writing is very simple. The Digipack, it relates to the music video because on the front of it is a skull, is a skull, and across it is a crack, which is meant to represent where is my mind, it's been taken out, or whatever. And the writing is in small because obviously we're just a small band and we're not quite humble and whatever. But yeah, I would say that it has more of a rock vibe to it than an alternative rock vibe, but it definitely works in my opinion. I'm very proud of it. But yeah, it's quite a dark theme.
So, okay, we'll go into the next question now. How does the website promote the artist for the alternative rock genre, and how is this related to the Digipack and music video?
So it's very important for us to make it all sort of linked together. So again, the website is also of a rather dark, simplistic form. The background or the main picture on the website is a stage which isn't being in use. So there's a bunch of instruments from their last concert, actually back in February. There's a massive concert, their debut actually, and we took a picture of the stage afterwards, and there was smoke. There was it was crazy. It was dark, and there was a light hitting the instruments perfectly. So we thought, why not take a photo of it? And that is the background. It all links together very nicely. We've got the same pictures that we have on the Digipack, and it's all going for the same dark, quite mellow, theme to it.
So it all links in different ways, kind of all interconnected.
I'd say so. And also we've got all the links to social media on there at the top right. We have just a list of ways to contact the band and tune into what's going on, and that's it really. It's like we call it the main hub of the band's social media because it is if you think of a spider web, it's in the middle and everything else sort of sprouts off of it.
Well, that's actually a very good analogy.
Thank you very much.
So explain the overall coherence of your products and why this makes them collectively more effective.
Well, like I just stated, the fact that it's all sort of interwoven, all connected. On the website, you actually find the original plans or drafts of the Digipack. You can find the products, you can find the shop, and you can purchase music, you can look at the music video. Everything's interwoven into it. Everything. We have a Meet the Band section which is linked in. We've really thought about how to make a personal and a personal basis between the audience and the artist, and how to break down that barrier of synthetic artists. We want our band to be very organic. All the photos are original, they're our photos, and it all carries the same theme. We've done the whole thing throughout exactly the same, and that's not to say that it's a lazy attempt or a bad approach. It's just we're proud of how we're at it, and we're going to keep on doing it that way.
So now this is the Twitter questions, which I will be getting questions from Twitter, from the audience, and they'll be asking you questions.
No problem.
So, Blade Runner 99 has asked, who is the target audience and how do these three products sell your artist star image?
Okay, target audience. I'd say it's teenagers of the older section, so maybe let's say 16 plus, to adulthood. I'd say early adulthood. I can't imagine many ultra mature adults listening to our sort of thing, not gonna lie. I'd say that's the target audience. They would have a liking towards rock and other alternative rock such as Kasabian, Foo Fighters, that sort of thing. It all sort of takes the same sort of vibe, and I think it's not so much a niche target audience, but it's not the most common thing. You won't find this on, let's say, Capital FM, for example, because that's all like pop music, and this takes a different turn. But yeah, I think people of all ages can enjoy it. There are some, specifically in this album, there are some rather mature themes, for example, mental illness. And so, as a parent, I wouldn't really agree with my, let's say, 8-10-year-old son listening to this, because it's quite a mature theme. And the music video might be quite scary for them as well.
Yeah.
But the fact is that, again, people who are into rock music, even people into like Arctic Monkeys, sort of very alternative rock, I think they can appreciate it.
But nowadays with the internet, any age group
Yeah.
can listen to such music, so it is actually quite hard to keep them from watching this. They'll always have an influence.
I agree, and so when it comes to our music videos, you know, we have the ability to make it as scary and as grown up as we want. Same with all of our media, actually. However, we don't think that we'd be tending to a wide enough range of audience, because we don't want, you know, people to be not so much scared, but, you know, find it quite off-putting or something like that. You know, we wanna widen our user base, our audience, and yeah, we just want to grow as an organic band.
So that's actually a really good answer. So our next question is from Rocky66, who says, in comparison to other artists of the genre, how effective are the promotional materials for selling the artist?
Right, well, I mean, social media is, in my opinion, one, if not the biggest aspect of modern day life. Okay, so if you're gonna put something out there, you're gonna stick it on social media. People aren't buying discs nowadays, they're not buying record players, they're just downloading it, they're just streaming onto your phone.
Yeah.
And my opinion of that is irrelevant, but whatever. The fact is, though, is that I think that social media has helped us massively. I think that in terms of widening our band's awareness, which is key for us, for an up-and-coming band awareness is key. I think it's brilliant. I think with one click of a button you can share, you can like, you can, you know, make comments. I really do love the use of social media, and that is how we branch out. Our music video isn't too graphic, so the younger audience could watch if they stumble across it, and if they like it, brilliant. However, yeah, I think in terms of our products, we have a very good range of, well, I think that the theme is perfect, because, you know, it's not too graphic, it's not too in your face. I think many people can appreciate it, and I think that we can see a wide user base to follow.
And I have one final question, which is my personal question, which would be, how do you believe your merchandise is effective in selling the artist's image as well?
Good question. Merchandise. I don't think that the merchandise really helps for the artist's image as such, but I think that it builds up more of a reputation and more of a, you know, awareness, more band awareness, yeah. In the sense that, you know, someone sees someone wearing it and it's our merch, they'll be like, hey, that's pretty cool. Where'd you get that from? Oh, it's a rock band. It's an alternative rock band. They're called the Golden Main. Go check them out. You know, that's how it works, sort of thing. It's currently not so like focused on the band as such, but I think still it does get the point across. That links back to us.
Okay, so, well, I have no more questions for you. So it seems that we are at the end of our interview. So thank you very much for coming on. And you can check out the links below for his music video and website.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.